I am W, and this is my world. Today is Story Time Sunday. So I have a story that's in my head, and I bring it out to you. Somebody just jump right into it. So, this little girl was walking in the alley with her parents. They didn't have a car. And it was nighttime, and the man just runs up. And he's been following them for a while anyway, because he wanted to take the little girl. He wanted to kidnap the little girl, but the parents was in the way. So when she walks, she's holding her mommy and daddy's hand. Well, suddenly you hear boom, boom, and they just fall forward, and she let go, and it just hit the ground. She turns around, and she sees the man with a scar on his eye and a tattoo on his neck that said Jesus. And he tried to take her away. She screamed as loud as she could, and somebody come running in the alleyway because of the gunshot anyway. And they see the little girl, and it's like, "Hey, stop!" The man looks at her, and he darts off. They call the police, and turns out this man is known for kidnapping little girls. She tried to identify the man. They could not find the man. So they put her in the orphanage. Now, in the orphanage, she got teased and beat up a lot, but she was determined to get good grades and to get adopted. Now, when this happened with her parents, she was about 10 years old. Fast forward, she's about 16 now, and the family say, they want to adopt a kid that's older. They want to do something good and positive. So the family adopted this 16-year-old girl and put her in a good school, and she feel like her life is getting better. So one day, her friend who normally walks her home because she's scared to walk home alone due to the incident and whatnot, her friend didn't show up to school that day. She said, okay, you know what? I'm a grown woman. I'm getting there. I can walk home. So as she's walking home, she noticed this white Cadillac. Every time she turned the corner, the Cadillac followed her. So she's walking, and she'll see the Cadillac. She'll stop, and she'll motion him to cross, go so she can cross the street. But he'll motion her to go ahead and cross the street. So she crosses the street, and he turns on the street that she's on, continues to ride slow. At this point again, she's like, okay, I'm being followed. Who the hell is he? He had tinted windows, so it was hard to see. So she started walking faster. He started driving faster. She's slowing down. He's slowing down. So she sees her house, and he quickly pulls into the driveway, gets out, and it was her friend's dad. He said, hey, I'm sorry I was creeping you out. He said, I want to let you know that, your friend is okay. She said, okay. He said, I want to talk to your dad. He said, oh, you mean my adoptive parent dad? Yeah, go ahead. So, he goes into the house. She's a little relieved, my friend is okay, and I'm not going to be kidnapped today. So, talk about this house real quick. There's a backyard that she wasn't allowed to play in. She's 16. She ain't trying to play in the backyard anyway. But she's not allowed to go in that backyard. They was told, she's told you to be here. You're not allowed to go in the backyard. Now, this family is known for every kid that gets adopted by this family becomes, very high in society. They do good in life. They go to the best schools, the best colleges, whatnot. And then they leave the state. They never heard from again because they leave and they go do bigger and better things. So she's thinking, she lucky, she finally lucked up. So, going back to the father, the other friend, he's talking to the adoptive father and whatnot and everything. They're having a good conversation. They're laughing, they're talking. And the mom said, can I see you upstairs real quick? She said, sure. So she goes upstairs and whatnot, and she sits there on the bed. She said, now, I know you heard of our name. We didn't adopted a lot of kids, and we got a lot of kids, doing bigger and better things. But sometimes doing bigger and better things come at a cost. She said, well, Mom, what do you want me to do? She said, every person that came into this family had to do something special. She said, so I'm going to need you to follow suit. Because when they don't do what they're told, they end up in the backyard. And the daughter's like, what do you mean? She said, well, the father of the friend comes upstairs and start unbuckling his pants. She said, we got to break you in first, virgin girl. And she said, wait, what the hell are you trying to do? And the father was like, I remember you when you was just 10 years old. And he wipes the makeup off his eye, and it's the scar that she remembered. And he wipes the makeup off his neck, and it's the tattoo that she remembered. She's been with this family for a year. She's 17 now. And she never seen those type of markings before because he's been hiding with makeup. He said, the people who's been out to do bigger and better things is pretty much being sold as sex slaves. And you're next. So my message to y'all is, there ain't no message. Sometimes you look up, sometimes you don't. The sex slave business is real out there. Get out there and hopefully y'all can stop it from happening. Make sure your daughters don't walk home alone. And make sure they're around people who they can trust. So I am MW. This is my world, and peace.